Good afternoon, everyone. For one of our final games of the GIT 2025, we have Elevate under 16s against under 19s here. Interesting game to go on. Gauteng under 19 boys against the pretty much SA under 16 team here. Let's look what can come out of it as Elevate wins the first swim-off. Big foul on the outside on the left there. Ball sent into center forward. Great work there. Exclusion given off Matt Cross. Good work there by Adam, young boy out of Redham. Working the ball down to the left-hand side. It looks like they're trying to do a lot of work to get their lefties open here. Back down to the left. Let's see how they're able to get it over. Shot comes from the outside. Great close corner goal there by the young number 4 from Paul Ruiz. 1-0 to the Elevate under 16s already. Ball once again in the hands of GIT as they start their first attack of this game. Declan Wood out at the back there starting us off. Sending the ball around the outside to Donnelly. Donnelly a bit unsure of himself, but has a go of it. Comes off the close corner. Unlucky for him there. Quick ball out to the left-hand side by the Elevate under 16s. Declan Wood hard to cover as Adam takes the shot. Another big goal by them. Liam Tebbett unhappy with themselves there in the cage. Under 19s struggling with the counter-attacks from the under 16 boys here. Gauteng under 19s down 2-0. Not a position that they want to be in at all as the restart comes in once again. Declan Wood handing the ball off to Matt Cross on the right-hand side there. Let's see what they're able to work for. Big drop called. Kind of scared of the whole men here from the under-19 age group. Nick Cyril on the ball now. Swings it into James Crick. James Crick able to get a bit of movement done. Works the exclusion. Good work there by the young boy from St. Stithians. Declan Wood high on the outside. Lots and lots of good combinations as there's 3 St. Stithians boys on the outside as it swings around to Nick Cyril. Matt Cross on the ball, big balk. Declan Wood trying to work it out there. Pops it on the inside to James Crick. Another exclusion given off of Noah Ryback there. Good work by James Crick and Declan Wood to hook each other up there. Ball continues to move around the outside as Declan Wood lifts it up heavy. Matt Cross out on the right. Big balk off to Declan Wood who is pressed heavy. Nick Cyril alone by himself on the left. Swings it in the close corner. Great goal by Nick Cyril. 2-1 to the Elevate side. Gauteng under 19s pulling themselves back in. Elevate under 16s restarting with the ball now. As a big steal attempt comes out from Travis Donnelly on the right-hand side there. He's not able to get it. Once again, heavy press. Good work by him there on the top. We have a lot of St. Stithians on St. Stithians matchups going on over here. Good things to see here from the young school, producing a lot of fine players. As Donnelly gets the intercept and a great steal. Let's see how the under-19s are able to work it now. Ball moving around to Declan Wood on the top. Elevate opting to go out for the M zone here. Bit of a staple of the Western Province coaches, John O'Swanepoel. Ball all the way out right. Back to Declan Wood on the top. Off to Nick Cyril once again on the left-hand side. He's going to have another go. Great block by Noah Ryback there. Elevate with ball in hand once again. Elevate moving the ball up the center of the pool here. Little pop comes over the top. Easily intercepted by Declan Wood. Liam Tebbett has it under a lot of pressure here. Able to get away. Ball out to Nick Cyril on the left again. He's going to carry. James Crick trying to work that second hole. Let's see what they do with the ball here. Just opt to use it calmly around the top there. 30 is running. 6 seconds left. Matt Cross decides to take a shot from position 2. Sends it a little bit high of the cage there. Not too much of a worry for the young goalie. Andrew Ush gets us restarted there. Swings it out to the left. Let's see what Elevate tries to do here. Looks like they're going to try roll the double hole. Not fearing their chances against Declan Wood too much as Adam gets called on the reversal for throwing his arm back. Unlucky there from the young man. Hard push here from the Gauteng under-19s down the left. Ball once again up on the top. Huge reversal comes off of Donnelly there. Great work by the young Elevate boys to work it down the side here. Let's see how they're able to attack now. Heavy pressure. Andrew Ush rolling into the center forward position. Ball is getting a little bit stuck out on the right-hand side there. Blake Morton able to get the foul off on the top there. As players are trying to work their way into the middle. Reversal called, swimming over the top of the player. Ball gets sent out hard to the right-hand side. The pass is just a little bit too far for Simon there. But a 2-meter is given. Goalie pumps the ball out. Under-19s gifted a free attack off their loss of ball there. Matt Cross on the ball now. Off to Cyril in the middle. Sends it down to the right wing. Matt Cross taking up his space, trying to look for a way to work this round as the ball comes off to the left. Great shot off the crossbar. Unlucky there by the Gauteng under-19 boys. Donnelly just cranking it into the crossbar. Needs to work a little bit harder at keeping it down there. Ball out to the right by Elevate now. Andrew Ush carrying up the water as there's a bit of a scuffle going on in the middle. Lots and lots of centre forwards being sent in by the Elevate under-16s here. Let's see what they're able to do with it. Andrew Ush carrying lots of space in front of him. Has a bing. Great save by Liam Tebbit. Number 1 out of Gauteng. Big counter now by Nick Cyril. Matt Cross swings the ball around to him. Cyril didn't feel like he had the ability to get there, and a great crash by the number 4. Sending it out to Noah Ryback, who is in space, is in front water, gets in front of James Crick. 5-meter given against him. Great vision there by the Elevate under-16s, putting their players in front. Working the 5-meter nicely there was Noah Ryback. Looks like he's going to give it off to number 11, Adam from Redham here, down in Cape Town to have the go. Liam Tebbit, quite a keen 5-meter goalie. Let's see what he's able to do here. Ball comes up high, swings it under the right arm. Another good goal there. 4-1 now to the young Elevate team. Exceptional play out of these boys in the first half, or first chukker, with 20 seconds left. Ball popped back once again by the under-19s. Not a space they'd like to see themselves in much more this game. 3 easy goals in the first chukker. Let's see what they're able to pull out here. Ball round to the top. Big shot by Cooper Hayworth right off the crossbar once again. Nice and hard there from the young man as James Crick goes on the recovery. 1 second left. He's going to have a dip himself. Easy block by Elevate, under-16. The score is 3-1 to the young Elevate team. Gauteng under-19 struggling a bit there in the first quarter. We'll see you now. Welcome back to the second chukker of this Elevate versus Gauteng U19. We have coaches Tabang Madi against Jono Swanepoel here, going for a bit of a battle in the 5th and 6th playoff, or sorry, 7th and 8th playoff today, on the last day of our Gauteng Invitational Tournament of 2025. As Elevate once again wins the swim. Ryan Morley, though, able to get a good steal off the young man from Kes, working hard on the defense, and he is rewarded. As the Gauteng U19s now have an opportunity to counter-attack against the Elevate team. Let's see what they're able to do with it here. Ball into centre forward. Exclusion given there. Great work there. And ball right into the middle. Great shot, great goal. Number 8, Chappie Chapman there, working the exclusion and the goal. Well done by number 8. Gauteng U19s bringing them back into 1 goal. 3-2 game going on here as Elevate restarts. Passes the ball out to Nathan Mansfield, making his first touch of the game. He's been a really little lacquer player to watch this game, or this tournament. Hard work by him out there on the right-hand side, as he now has to go up against defensive masterwork Declan Wood. Another little Saints on Saints matchup we have going on here. Let's see what he's able to pull off of it. Nathan Mansfield has a bing for himself, dumps it in the close corner. It's all happening here at the GIT 2025. Great shot from the young 16-year-old Nathan Mansfield. We love to see it as he beats 2 Saints boys, Declan Wood and Liam Tebbett, for the goal. On the restart now is Gauteng under 19s. Let's see what they're able to do for it as Elevate once again goes into that M zone. I don't think the under 19s are playing wide enough, sadly, to beat it, allowing the under 16s a lot of time to jump around as Cooper Hayworth finds himself in space on the 6 meter. Big balk, but opts to pass it around again. Big shot off the right hand side. Wonderful goal there by number 7, Nick Cyril. Elevate, starting off there at the back. Nathan Mansfield looking for the ball once again, says, I'll do it again, don't you worry, give it to me. Passes it off to his Paul Roos teammate there on the right-hand side. Slowly working in here. Nathan goes for another shot, but it is blocked straight out. Gives an easy possession here to the Gauteng U19s as ref Sia Gozana says, sorry everybody, I accidentally bumped the ball in there. We need a little bit of a stoppage here. Gauteng U19s ready to restart here. Lucky for them, they're getting a little bit of a given here. Might have been on a bit of a counter. Feel a little bit sad there for them, but Sia Gozana rightly drops the ball within the 6 meters, so the shot can't come off instantly. Nick Cyril passes the ball down to the right, shifts in nicely, pulling defenders with him, leaving Cooper Hayworth by himself on the 6 meter, pops it out again. Nick Cyril loves a ding from the right, and he takes it. Unable to score it though. Great save from the Elevate number 1 here. Elevate now on the attack once again. Haven't been able to get their centre forward working much besides from the first attack of the game where they got that exclusion. Let's see what they're able to do now. A little bit of the bigger boys from under 19 holding a lot of water. Second hole does come in on the left-hand side. They say it's not open. Ball moving around a bit. This boy loves a shot and he takes one, misses it out far on the right-hand side. Liam Tebbett now on the ball. Sending the ball down the right-hand side there. Quickly into centre forward. Ryan Morley trying to work. Gets the exclusion. Well done, Mr. Morley. Great exclusion there. Let's see what the under-19s decide to do here. They go into a 3-3 early, opting to change it up from the classic 4-2 that we see all the time. Trying to give their big shooters lots of space on the outside here as Nick Cyril works in, tries to pop it over to Cooper Hayworth, but he misses it. 5 seconds, 3, 2. Cooper Hayworth has a ding. Pulls a save out of the young goalie. Nice work for him there to get the 2 meter off them. Very limited time left on their man up. Table did raise the flag, but referee Sia Gozana says not possible. Foul happened on 2 seconds left. They deserve the 2 seconds left of their man up. Let's play it. Ball sent out quickly. Now he comes back in. Cooper Hayworth on the ball. Sends it out to Nick Cyril on the right-hand side. Danilo working it out. And Nick Cyril pumps it into the side of the net. And lucky there for the young man. Lots of shots coming off Nick Cyril on the side here as a long ball is thrown. But Liam Tebbet is able to retrieve it. I don't know if the goalie was maybe going for a shot there. Teb was far off his line. As the ball comes down to Danilo Gurusic, who works around the front, goes for the lob, but not a great attempt at all. Easy save for the Elevate number 1. Andrew Ush working the ball down the right-hand side here. Tries to get it in there, but an easy steal by Chapman there. As they move forward once again, the Gauteng Under-19s. Cooper Hayworth on the ball now, swings it out left to Ryan Morley, pops it into the centre forward position there. Good exclusion worked once again by the young St. John's boy, Nick Cyril. Gauteng Under-19's getting a lot of exclusions here, but it's not really working for them. Shipway decides to just have a bing of it himself. Does not work. What a waste of an attack there by the Under-19s. Let's see what Elevate can now do. Slowly holding the ball on the top there. Popped out to Andrew Ush on the left, who has a good look around, says nothing is open, says it's fine, I'll wait for you. Ball popped into the center position. Foul is given. Young Adam from Redham Constantia going for a go himself, puts it off the crossbar, and luckily Gauteng Under-19's on the ball once again as we go into the final minute of this first chukker. Or second chukker, sorry. Under-19's moving the ball around the outside nicely. Pops it into the centre forward position. Great goal by Chapman. St. John's to St. John's. Nick Cyril to Chapman there. Wonderful goal by them, putting them 4-4. 54 seconds left on the clock. Blake Morton now to restart for the Elevate Under-16s. Let's see what they're able to pull off here. Probably one last attack left in the game. Definitely want to try and make something of it. Big foul on the outside. Working the ball in. Declan Wood working really hard against the young centre forward Blake Morton here. Reversal is given for hand over the head there. And Sia Gozana and Connor call for the ball. Need a little bit of a timeout. Let's let the players all get back into shape here. Sia Gozana says no, it was definitely Elevate's young ball there. As a drive comes straight down the middle, but he immediately kicks and throws away the possession. Huge counter-attack opportunity for the Under-19s here, as there are players down the right-hand side and down the middle. Matt Cross gathers the ball on the right-hand side. Let's see what they can do with it. Might be able to swing it all the way over left onto the hands of James Crick. Has 2 big balks, 3 big balks, and pumps it into the goalie. He should have hit it first time, and he probably knows it. Elevate getting themselves out of a little bit of trouble there, as there are 10 seconds left in this second chukker. Nick Cyril pressing on Noah Ryback here, saying, we'll kill the time, don't you worry, no foul will be given. I'll wait. Nick Cyril has the shot and puts it in the close corner. Unbelievable work by the young man. 5-4, 1 second left on the clock. Great shot there. Under-19s are going to want to get a shot off here. You never know, miracles sometimes do happen. Let's see who takes the ding. Out to Nick. Out to James Crick there on the left, who takes the shot, but an easy save. 5-4 to the young Elevate team as we end the first half. Welcome back to the second half, or the third chukker, however you'd like to call it, of our Elevate versus Gauteng Under-19s. Elevate Under-16s leading 5-4 right now. Both teams opting to change out their goalies, and I'll let you know, I saw a couple of the shots the goalies were taking in between the halves there. Maybe they should throw a cap on a couple of the boys. A couple of great shots coming out as the Under-19s throw a ball into James Crick there on the second hole, and they work the exclusion nicely. Always terrible to catch an exclusion on your first defense of a chukker. Really demoralizes the team a little bit. Under-19s opting to go for a bit of a 4-2 this time. Out to James Crick on the left wing, who bangs it in the first corner. Great shot by James Crick, the young man out of St. Stithians. Able to beat the goalie. Wonderful work to make it 5-5 there by the Under-19s. On the restart. Elevate. Let's see what they can do here. Hard work by them there on the outside, trying to make sure no foul is given. It's going to be a difficult task here as the ball comes into the second centre forward. Exclusion is given on Matt Cross once again. Player definitely didn't hear it. Lucky the exclusion was called. He kind of threw the ball a bit wayward. But Elevate with the man up now. Man up for man up as it goes around. Andrew Ush throws a bit of a terrible pass to Noah Ryback there. Blake Morton collects. Ryback on the ball once again, swings it over. Lots of drop balls by the Elevate team here. Out to Ryback once again, who tries to go for a foul on man up. He might decide to go himself here and gets blocked easily. You are man up, boy. Why are you not passing the ball around? Drop pass is really killing them here. Matt Cross on 2 exclusions, bringing the ball down the right-hand side. Pops it out to Declan Wood on the top. Travis Donnelly, his Saints compatriot, all 3 of them, Saints boys on the top end of the line here. Let's see what they're able to do. Nick Cyril down on the right as Matt Cross goes for a drive. Unable to get in front. Declan Wood in miles of space, has a bing. Gets saved big time there. Exclusion comes off of Noah Ryback as he holds James Crick back from getting the ball. James Crick, one big book, sends it over. Clever work there, move the defense around a little bit more. Travis Donnelly on the ball now. Down to James Crick, swings it in. And they miss, but a 2-meter is also called there. Unable to get a good shot off there is Simon. Let's see what Elevate now responds with it. Andrew Ush in miles of space. Man up as well. He must carry. Someone must cover. Andrew Ush must go for the finish here. Fouled outside. Decides to play himself. Says it's fine. We'll slow it down a bit. Don't you worry. Foul on the outside. Number 11 says, give it to me. Exclusion given here off number 9. Said both hands down. Silly work there from the young Travis Donnelly. Elevate working the ball around the outside. Nice passes, but they keep hitting the water. Not something you like to see as the Gauteng Under-19s go tight around the outside. Let's see what they opt to do here. 3 seconds left on the clock. The Under-19s should just leave. Pass down to the left. Connor Nosworthy here calling for the ball, our young referee. Not in the exclusion area, Siegozan is saying, and he said the 30 was also running during the foul. Let's see how much time Elevate is able to keep. Elevate restarting, 8 seconds left on the clock here. Trying to work it around the outside. Ball pops in for a lob. Kian Singh able to retrieve it. Foul given against the young Elevate team as Andrew Ush goes for the steal there. Out to Matt Cross on the left. Opting for Declan Wood out on the right, who is in miles of space. He's going to pull this whole defense down. Pop it out to the right-hand side, Nick Cyril. Declan Wood out to Donnelly. Matt Cross. Space. Shot in the far corner. Matt Cross, number 14 for the under-19 side. Well done, young man. That was a brilliant goal. Lots of subs coming in from both sides now, as under 19s finally in the lead of this game. They are older. You'd hope that the strength and size is starting to pay off a little bit. On the restart, the young Elevate side, once again. Ethan Beatty making his first appearance on the left wing here, young Benny's boy, for the Elevate side. Ball tries to get popped into second centre forward. James Crick with a great interception there. Tries to work the ball out, but they have his number. Reversal called for ducking under against the young man from St. John's. Under 19s are definitely caught off guard here. Big counter-attack opportunity from the young Elevate side. As ball is in hand, popped out to Ethan Beatty there on the outside. Good work to move away as he goes down to that centre forward line. Steal attempt out of Chapman there. Ball moving around the outside now. Counter-attack was nullified. Another big interception by the under 19s. This time Luke Shipway stopping the ball from coming in. Ball around the outside once again into second centre forward. Reversal given for pushing down along the back there. That's Chapman on Nathan Mansfield, able to get the reversal. As once again the players are swimming up the pool. Ball comes out to the young Mansfield. Should probably move it around and go down to his position, which he does. Ball working its way round the outside. Foul on the top. Young Beatty on the ball. Lots of movement out of him. Able to get the ball in, but a lot of contra fouls getting called now in this game. Noah Ryback caught for gripping his opposition number around the head. Unlucky there. Danilo Gurisic carrying the ball hard down the left-hand side. Let's see what they're able to do here. One big book. Foul by Nathan Mansfield. Still 12 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what they opt to do. Noah Ryback definitely looking for the counter-attack here as James Crick has the shot. Ryback is down the right-hand side there. Let's see if the boys can get back. They do. Foul given there on the young Rondebosch boy. Let's see how they work the ball around the outside here. Gauteng under 19s opting for a tight press. They rate James Crick has it, but still a great crash out of Cooper Hayworth there to prevent anything from possibly happening. A couple of the boys looking a bit tired there. James Crick struggling to get up the water. There's a lot of confusion. Comes out of the Elevate side. Shot from Luke Shipway. Saved right onto the hand of Chapman, who throws the back shot but is called for ball under first. Would have gone out anyway. Not too much of a problem, but Gauteng looking a little bit deadly on the counter-attack coming into the last 10 seconds of this third chukker. Noah Ryback on the ball. He's already dinged one from far out. Looks like he might go for another. Comes up for the shot. Did not play himself as the young Chapman there gets himself excluded. Silly work there. They decide to just hold the ball. Waste down the 2 seconds. Hopefully they win the swim off and they get their 18 seconds of man up. End of the third chukker. 6-5. Man down. Elevate. Working well here. And we are back with the final chukker of this so far epic experience between the Gauteng Under-19s and Elevate Under-16 side. Long chat there from Lawazi Madi there with his side. Elevate team telling them they need to get back into this game. They were leading by 2 goals and now they are down by 1 as the Gauteng Under-19s win the sum-off, allowing them to bring their man back in. Did go man down at the end of the chukker there. Let's see what they're able to do with it. Good work of the ball around the outside. Comes down to right wing as Luke Shipway dumps in. Travis Donnelly on the shot. Misses it. Elevate able to recover. Hard attack now from the Elevate side. Ball slows down a little bit on the outside as Noah Ryback tries to find his way around Travis Donnelly. Foul on the outside for Adam. Let's see what he does with it. Exclusion given against Travis Donnelly. They said his hands were down. Timeout called by the Elevate side. Maybe they have a set move planned here. Let's see what they pop out. That's Travis Donnelly's 3rd exclusion. The ref's just showing him that he is cap off. He must be rolled. Jono Swanepoel definitely trying to chat to his team a little bit here. Give them a little bit of a what to do here on our man up. They would love a goal here. As Sia Guzana, our referee, gives us our restart. Sia Gozana just instructing the boys that the ball can only go in behind the halfway line on the restart here. Gauteng Under-19s opt to go tight out on the outside here. Ball pops into second post and a great goal from the young number 9. Gauteng Under-19s opting to go tight on the top and Blake Morton finds himself open. Wonderful goal there. Over the top from the Elevate side. 6-6 we are with 5 minutes left to play in this epic fixture. Under-19s on the restart. Still in the M zone is this young Elevate side. Working Cooper Hayworth into lots of space, who dumps it in the bottom left corner. Wonderful work from the young St. David's man. Definitely one to put on his highlight reel there. Elevate learning why the M zone doesn't work when big shooters are on the top. 7-6 to the Under-19s. Ball starts to work around the outside here. No, Ryback trying to get the foul, gets the ball stolen off him there. Wonderful work by Declan Wood. Pops the ball out early to the left-hand side. Cyril does get the foul. Let's see if Ryan Morley is able to work some front water here, but he doesn't need to. Cooper Hayworth down on the right-hand side. Blake coming over the head. Exclusion given. Unlucky there by Blake Morton as Cooper Hayworth works the exclusion. Ball out to the left-hand side. Shot off by Nick Cyril. Close corner goal. Making their lead 2 goals here, the Under-19s. Ball once again for the Elevate side, becoming a bit of a common occurrence for them, something they really don't want to keep happening here as they're trying to work the ball around the outside. Look for centre forward position. Double hole rolls in from the left-hand side. Matt Cross is on 2. If the ball comes in, an exclusion is given, but wonderful drop and wonderful steal there by Nick Cyril. Everywhere at the end of this game. Counter-attacks and goals from him and a big steal. Matt Cross working down the right-hand side here. Has a little bit of space. Let's see what he works into. Has the shot. Easy block by Andrew Ush. Gives it a little bit of a fist bump. Says, 2 up is all you get. No more from me. Nathan Mansfield out on the left-hand side. Just carrying calmly, looking for what might open up for him. Ball all the way out right. Foul given on the outside here. As the Elevate side shifts around once again. Foul off Noah Ryback there. He is inside, so Guzana says the ball does not matter that you got it inside there. Shot out, but misses. Referees didn't instruct that he was back outside, maybe just giving him the leeway there as the shot went a bit wayward. Kian Singh on the ball now. Pops it out to fellow St. Stithians boy Matt Cross. Let's see what they're able to work off it here. Nick Cyril out to Matt Cross. Lots of shooters on the outside. James Crick is also rolling the double hole. Morley says, maybe me. Gets blocked by Adam there. Counter-attack is forming on the right-hand side if they can get it out. Doesn't seem feasible. Goalie says, nah, let's not lose it. Ball by Andrew Ush on the top here. Needs to move it around a bit more. Getting a bit stagnated here. As Adam carries, pops it into the centre forward there, but Nick Cyril happily to wait. Steal the ball away. 2.5 minutes left. Under 19's up 2. Nick Cyril on the ball. Great shooting position on the left-hand side here. Pops it out to Declan Wood, who tries to fit it in the close corner. Does not find his mark. Maybe just a bit of a easy out for them, but Elevate here. Left-hand side. 3-on-2 counter-attack. Noah Ryback jumps over the player, giving away the ball there. Poor form there from the young man. He knows better. One of our top up-and-coming players as James Crick finds Chapman in the middle. Misses the pass. Elevate able to sustain. Noah Ryback down the right-hand side all by himself. Able to get in front there. He's going to go for the goal here. Matt Cross should try rip his head off, but unable. Noah Ryback scores. 8-7, a minute 48 left. This fixture could get very interesting at our end here. Off the restart once again. Gauteng under 19s. One of the Elevate boys gets lost. Didn't know it wasn't him who was getting scored on. Nick Cyril with front water now. Pops it down to Matt Cross. Must keep going there. Ball over the top. He's open, but not seen there. Unable to capitalize off the little mistake. Ball out right. Nick Cyril decides to cut in. Matt Cross goes himself. Ball comes off the crossbar and out the side there. Elevate able to attack once again. Let's see what they decide to do as Andrew Ush carries up the center line. Big foul on the outside there. Ball down to the left wing. Looking for Blake Morton. Unable to get it in as James Crick plays hard and heavy on the foul there. Exclusion given by referee Connor there on James Crick. Elevate now 1 goal down with a man up to play. I'm sure they'd love to get a goal here. Ball out to Noah Ryback on the top. Swinging it around to Andrew Ush. Adam once again down on the left. Right wing is open. Must try play for that right-hand side. There's a young Paul Roosman out there who would love to have a go. And he does! Off the crossbar, unluckily. Sadly for them, not getting the goal they wanted. The under-19s know now. Kill the 30. Waste the time. You are up. Someone must cover. Ball out to the right. Ryan Morley in front. Pass goes over his head. They've given Elevate a whole 30 seconds to attack now. Not great work by the under-19s. Going for glory there. If Elevate scores here, there'll be a stern talking to from the two coaches, Nacho and Tabang. Blake Morton working the ball in front. Incredible goal by Blake Morton there. He makes it 8-8 with 8 seconds left. Saints on Saints there. Blake Morton on the young Matt Cross, able to work the goal there. Lovely to see a whole bunch of Saints boys working against each other. 8 seconds left. The score is 8-8. Timeout called. Maybe they can work something out of these 6 seconds. I'm sure they'd love to. Tabang throwing in a couple of words here for his team as Coach Nacho, just Jean-Marc Del Carvalho, just giving a little bit of chat to the boys on the bench. Let's see what they come up with. Maybe a little bit of 7-on-6, take the goalie out, eh? Why not? I would. Personally, I'd throw a little bit of a 7-on-6 down there, take the goalie out, put another one of your big shooters in, go hard 4-2 down the middle there and try to get a shot off. Ball in the middle as Jonas Swanepoel says, please boys, get in the lane. Ball immediately comes into second, center forward. Goes nowhere with it. Sia Gozana says absolutely no way. Shot comes off in the dying seconds by Black Manfield. Goes wide. 8-8. Let's see some penalties. Am I chatting during the penalties or is the... Okay. No. I got nowhere to be. And we are back here. Right before our first penalties are taking, young Elevate decides to go for the 3 boys from Western Province, a lefty and 2 righties. Whereas the Gauteng under-19s are going for Nick Cyril, Cooper Hayworth, and what seems to be the young man Matt Cross. Go for a little bit of a Ching Chong Cha, who shoots who. Decide to go for the first go. Do the Elevate boys. Adam on our first penalty. First penalty going to come out of the number 11 here from the Elevate side. Comes up high for the shot. Great save by Kian Singh there. Incredible work out of the young man. Let's see what they're able to pull off now. Matt Cross now on our penalty. Great goal there by the young man Matt Cross. Noah Ryback now on his penalty. Missed their first one, did KZN. Left-hander go of it. Let's see if Kian Singh is able to work a little bit more magic out of the cage here. Up comes Ryback. Over the head he goes. Easy penalty there for the young man. Kian looking a little bit sad. I don't know why though. Saved a big one earlier as Nick Cyril walks up to take his penalty. Nick Cyril up high. Off the crossbar. Misses unluckily. Keeper took up the whole cage and Nick Cyril unable to put it away. We are even once again in this penalty shootout matchup as Swart rolls up to the line. Another lefty. Great save once again by Kian Singh. 2 out of 3 penalties saved by the young man. He does have the wingspan of a young albatross, but my word, incredible work by him to get up in front of 2 of them. Cooper Hayworth could put the game away here for the Gauteng under-19s. Let's see what he's able to do. Cooper Hayworth up high and save by the young man out of Elevate. We are in sudden death, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Brown now on the penalty. Boys are looking ready for this one. Adam Brown makes no mistake this time. Singh did get some fingers to it, but he puts it in the top left corner. Matthew Cross here for the under-19 side. I can see, don't worry. Matthew Cross here for the young under-19 side. Takes his penalty up high. Save and Elevate under-16s take the game away from the Gauteng under-19s in the penalty shootout. Wonderful work there by the young men. 10-9 our final score. Elevate wins. Thank you so much, guys.